So this is my local coffee shop. It's like a record shop inside, and you can actually listen to the records, which I love. I will often come here and just do some work and chill out for a little bit. This is definitely a city of neighborhoods. Depending on where you're at, you could have completely different experiences. You could go 12 hours in Baltimore easily without having to step foot inside. We've got amazing parks, water taxis that can take you around different points on the waterfront in the city. One of my favorite things about Baltimore is our food scene. This looks great. Thank you so much. Just the sheer amount of great restaurants we have, and new ones are being added all the time. The thing I love about Baltimore is that it's friendly. I think in particular, I was really excited to go to a place that had been really innovative around health. Getting to talk to patients and families across Baltimore was really what pulled me into being excited, both about Baltimore as a city, but also about public health as a career.
I grew up in Nigeria. So Baltimore was I would say, my introduction to the American culture and the American society. Thank you.
This is an American meal.
I came here and I was really surprised because I saw people who were authentic, you know, the sense of community, brotherhood. It's been really great so far. It's a pleasant surprise, I would say. I usually like taking walks at Patterson Park, spending time with friends, talking about life, our research and our families. It has that kind of inner calmness. And I have that feeling when I walk through Patterson Park. Baltimore is located in such a way that you can benefit from neighboring cities as well. You can travel to New York over the weekend and come back. And so I have this connection with Baltimore because when I feel nostalgic sometimes, and I remember that I have found a home out of the land of my nativity, is something really comforting for me. I would really love to stay longer, even after completing my PhD.
I've lived in Baltimore for almost 10 years. When I moved to Baltimore, I was definitely a little bit nervous, but also excited. Through my department at the Bloomberg School, I quickly made a lot of really good friends who are still my very best friends today. We had so much fun exploring Baltimore, and so we would go out to eat sometimes. There's a lot of really lovely green spaces around the city. It's pretty easy to get around even without a car. There's a free circulator bus where I could go downtown or to like a baseball game. There's a Hopkins shuttle that has a lot of different routes, and so I was able to go right from my apartment to the Bloomberg School. So I think I knew I wanted to stay in Baltimore pretty early on, especially when I started the PhD program at the Bloomberg School.
Maybe it was like 6 or 7 years ago, we were looking to buy a house, and I was working for Hopkins at the time, and there was an incentive that they would provide you with a down payment, and so we ended up picking this house. They're keeping young professionals in the area, which has been worked out for everybody.
What I appreciate most about Baltimore is that you won't get a lot of questions about what you do, but you will get a lot of questions about how you're doing. At the same time, they're doing all of these really interesting creative things, and I think that is something where when people move to Baltimore, they start to get pulled into a lot of that energy.
I met my husband here, I went to school here, I have a house here, my family is here. So I've really built a wonderful life that I love here in Baltimore and don't have any plans to leave.
Baltimore is worth experiencing, and when you experience the people of Baltimore and what Baltimore has to offer, just like I fell in love with Baltimore, I think you would definitely fall in love with Baltimore as well.